Welcome back to Star Trek Online Academy with Oldbob 10025. Today's episode, we're going to learn about bridge officers, or your first bridge officers that you will receive, and some tips and hints that might help you out in the future. Generally, what happens is when you do your missions, when you get everything done, when you first begin on level 1, as you can see, you get some bridge officers to go ahead and have for your ship. In order to go find out what you're going to be getting or how to go find them, you go ahead and use on the right hand side, it shows you kind of like a mission tutorial type thing, like a mission, like status, where to go, a generalization of it. If you want to learn more about it, you double click it. It tells you what you need to go and do, where to go, and what you're going to be getting. The most important one is going to be Elsa Flores. She is the most important one you're going to be getting. She's a tactical like officer, which is really nice. Now the reason is she's a very rare officer. What happens is you want to have all your officers later on in the game to be very rare. Remember, you can change out these officers at any time you want to, but if you ever do get officers, ever want to change them out or anything, definitely want to go ahead and make them very rare and not uncommon like these ones are. So let's go run over here, go get our officer really quick. I said run, get over here. And it's gonna, I believe it's gonna show you, right here. So that's your mission quest. I gotta go right here, and what it does, it shows you on a little check mark, that's where you need to go for a mission. So let's go get our officers. So it shows it right there. So talk to personnel like officer. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting all these different people here, so we're gonna go do that. Also skill points, so we're probably gonna raise a level. I'll do another episode about leveling. That'll be my next one, but we're gonna get to our officers here. Boom, got officers. Yay, we're next level. Here we go. So at this point, you can go ahead and rearrange them. Now remember, you could also change how they look. I know a lot of people do change how these officers look later on. I do it for Oldbob, for my level 60 character. I do it all the time, changes like what they look like. So, and this is your next mission, that you will be getting a free starship or a modification, and then some beam arrays and everything else. So let's go ahead and hit continue on that. Your first mission will be stranded in space, and this is going to be here. You're going to be getting all these different missions here. I'll go over that like later on. And here we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Okay, am I ready to go space dock? Not yet. I'm going to tell you like what you got to do. Now hit your paper doll, and these slots will be filled with your officers. This is your tactical bridge officer. This is a uncommon bridge officer, uncommon science bridge officer, and uncommon engineering lock officer. Later on in the game, you want to replace all three of these, or any other time you get officers, you want to make sure they're going to be this color, which is very rare. You can buy them later on. They're pretty cheap to go buy, so I wouldn't worry about actually getting these like later on, because you'll be getting some credits like anyways. But also make sure your main guys, like she's your tactical officer, she's fully armed with different weapons. Now, as I said, that's a level 1. This is what they normally come with, the phaser beam pistol. Let's get that out of there. Pop that in there. Now, as I said before, what's going to happen is I cannot trade this again, so pop that in there. Now, also got some bridge stuff, so let's go check this out here. It's the same thing, and this is the same thing, so I'm not going to worry about it. Might save this for later on. In fact, I will save this for later on, because I might be getting actually from level 1 to 10, you'll be using this ship. So it's just going to have one tactical slot, so I don't need these. I'll be getting some stuff later on, like anyways, too. Don't need this as well. These are what I was describing as devices. Now, these are kind of like a shield battery. It increases your shields for a certain amount of period of time. There you go. And this is a weapons battery, which increases your weapon power. I'll go over power ratings later on as well, too. But this is your bridge officers. Now, each one can hold 4 different things, and they're able to use them. So one thing I learned later on in the game, which I did not know, is that if you give them shield repairs or hypos or anything else that you have in your junk pile, which they will actually use them to go heal themselves or go heal you. So one of the cool things, when I heal you, but they'll go and heal themselves, which is really nice. So the main group of people you have with you, always want to make sure you go ahead and give them as much devices as possible, because they will use them to go help in their fight against whatever you're fighting, which is really nice. So next I'm going to go over the stations for the officers and everything else, and we'll go check them out there. And thank you for watching. I know you can watch other YouTubers, and thank you for watching mine. And I will see you in Star Trek Online. You guys have a good night.